Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to the 2016 Expo. We're right here at Sudithia Trade Fair Complex in Coimbatore, which is located in the southern part of India. Today with us we have an interesting guest. He is Mr. Moidu, and he is the Managing Director of PK Steel Casting, and that's based out of Calicut. And he also has a setup in Coimbatore. Hi, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Good. Good.
Have you visited the other stalls as well?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah, I have gone around the place.
Okay.
Looks really well organized.
Yeah.
And overall, I think I should say on the exhibition point of view, there's been a very good the participations as well as all the stalls, whatever is there,
Yeah.
and a good mix of every aspect of the engineering side.
Right. Do you think it's busy enough?
Yes, if you look at the current economic scenario, I think the response has been really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's a good start.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us, you've been in this industry for quite some time. First, just tell us a little bit about your organization and what you do.
Okay. See, PK Steel is based out of Calicut. We have multiple activities, but for the last couple of years, we have been concentrating on this engineering side of the business. And we have been well entrenched in the foundry industry now, and we cater mostly to the OEMs in the oil and gas, power, maybe energy, and the general engineer. We are very strong in the sectors like mining, transport, and especially for almost all the global OEMs on the valve manufacturing. PK has been a very good supplier for all the castings required for the valves.
Right. Okay. Wonderful. Now, having been in this industry, and just tell us a little bit about the challenges that you are all facing, and do you think we will be able to overcome those challenges, and how?
Yeah, everybody knows currently now with the oil prices being down,
Yeah.
many of the sectors are doing very bad. Probably I think as far as I look at it, it can also be taken because see, it has given us at that time to recalibrate the way how we look at the industry,
Right.
how do we control the cost, and I feel that we will be able to overcome this challenge if we work very quick, recalibrate ourselves, and then control the cost, and then we can add value by being a good competitive supplier to the world.
Right.
Currently, see, people are looking at reducing the costs, but the commodities are also low. Probably with that, see, we should be able to manage the cost also better.
Okay.
So I feel there's a lot of opportunity, and then I think it can improve.
Right. Okay. So, any other challenges, like in terms of finding the right skills for people who choose this industry, in terms of quality? Do you see challenges in these areas at all?
Yeah, see, we do have the challenges with respect to the people and the skill set of the people. And India being the only economy now growing at 7 to 9%, the people also have the opportunities to shift and find some better placements all the time. So the real challenge is to get the right people for the right job. Probably I think companies like us are looking at it with a different perspective. We do take younger people from the technical institutes or the colleges and have some good training modules developed within, and we are able to.
Training modules at your company level, once they are hired and then you start the training?
Yes, we do had a development for the people how they need to be initiated into the industry, and we have been taking them through that, and then we are also taking some online programs.
Okay.
Like in our company, we have introduced the training module, which has been done by the company called TOS from US.
Okay.
It has been very helpful, especially on the areas on the machining side, where they provide a lot of inputs for any engineering graduate to understand the basics of machining and basics of drawing understanding, which have also been a good use, which has been of good use to us.
Okay. Wonderful.
So
Okay.
I think we are able to make use of it in a good way.
All right. The online courses and
Yes.
the training modules.
And the training
that
modules
you have
we
come
have.
up with, and they are helpful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Because I keep hearing that from many people about the skills and about cream of crop going away for IT, and the next level people is what is available and how you do the training and all of that.
Yeah, I know. See, people are getting into the IT predominantly because they get paid well.
Yeah. And it's easy
Okay.
job, isn't it?
And then it's an easy job.
Yeah.
And then when it comes into brick and mortar industry like ours,
Yeah.
the people have to go through this dust.
Yeah.
The environment
There's
is
no
not
work
that
to be
very
taken home.
conducive.
There's no work from home.
Yeah. So the only way out is that we need to build our workplace to be better.
Yeah.
We have to have a good image
Right.
built for the industry,
Right.
and the forums like this is good enough to
Yeah.
promote that.
Yeah.
And that's the reason we are here.
Yeah.
We have put up a good mega show with our stall.
Yeah.
People will see us in a better light.
Yeah.
We will attract more people.
Right.
And that's the way it should be done.
When I see the people walking into this show today, they all look like IT professionals to me.
Yes.
The crowd is like that.
Yes.
That is the caliber of the crowd that is
Yeah.
coming in. So there is a huge difference there itself, because I'm a lay person to this industry. 4 years back, I was in Bangalore watching, I did the interviews for the expo.
Yeah.
And I had an opportunity to interact with people like you.
Yeah.
And the crowd was different.
Yeah.
In 4 years, I see a huge difference.
Yeah, Coimbatore, that way if you look at it, it's a really quite a lot of institutions are here.
Right.
And it has been recognized as one of the good places for manufacturing, especially in the small scale or what we call it as a MSME sector. So that way I think the people around are aware about the opportunities which are there in different industries.
Right.
So probably that could be one reason that we are able to attract a lot of young people to come and visit this exhibition,
Right.
explore the possibilities
Yeah.
and then improve and then
They
get to
want
this.
to get into this line.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that is well said. You said about the environment, you said about the training modules and the training that can be done when you hire people. All of that is,
And most importantly, the image building,
yes,
which every industry should be bothered about, which every sector should be bothered about,
true.
and a good level of promotions
True.
for the young people to really think that there are opportunities in this area too,
Yeah.
not only in the IT sector.
Correct, yeah. So, talking about all of that, what is your perspective on Make in India campaign?
I think that has been one of the very good initiative from our Prime Minister Modi ji, and I think it can take India a long way into see, the basic idea itself is to make India more competitive.
Right.
We need to the government's initiative is to increase the the percentage of manufacturing in our GDP to 25%. So there is going to be a lot of thrust provided for manufacturing.
Right.
So I think it is in the right direction, and see, it is left to people like us
Yes.
to make use of that opportunity.
Right. Right.
Okay. So we have to do a lot of work for that.
Yes.
So we need to do a lot of initiative,
Yeah.
and we need to make it fast.
Right.
And over and above that, we need to work hard
Right.
to achieve that objective.
Right.
So it's a really good initiative for India, and India has got a reputation globally, especially on the IP protection
Yeah.
compared to any other developing countries.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it is going to be beneficial for us.
Okay. Good to know that, and it's an interesting observation that you made.
So there is always a discussion happening India, China
Yeah.
sort of a thing.
Yeah.
So what I have come across with many of our foreign buyers are. Like, the way they look at China and the way they look at India,
Right.
they respect India more for the point of view on the protection of their intellectual properties.
Oh, good. Good. That's good to know. Yeah. So you have been associated earlier, before we started this interview, you were telling me that you've been associated with Forest Polymers. How has your journey or association with them been, and how is the quality of the products that they have?
See, we have been associated with Forest for the last 4 years. According to me, see the way how Mr. Garg is taking the company up, see, he also understands the needs and requirements of the industry. He has been very responsive to the requirements. He has been see, no industry can survive without the right quality, with the right pricing. So I should say, the Forest is in the right way, supporting the customers. And this is the way I think, the relationship has built it up.
Thank you for that. So just wanted to, say thanks to you for sharing all your views with us, and thanks for stopping by at the Forest Polymer stand today. And we wish you a pleasant stay here at Coimbatore and a wonderful time at the expo. Thank you.
You're
so
most
much.
welcome.